That's nonsense. Yeah.
All right. Welcome back to the Nonsense Labs production of Board Meeting. My name, as always, is Royce. Roy.
Say my name.
My name. My name is.
Welcome to the outtakes.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm keeping this all in. This is raw.
This is staying.
This is raw. Mainly because I don't feel like editing anymore. I've been doing this for a few weeks now, and I'm done. So you guys are just getting whatever comes out. I'm kidding. Putting tons of effort into this. It's a lot of hard work, and I deserve a lot of praise. Anyway, my name is Roy Hairston. I am a stand-up comedian, along with my fellow stand-up comedians here, David Byram and Lila Swain. You can check us out on whatever random stage and open mic we pop up on. We're not very successful stand-up comedians, but we're trying to change that. So, if you want to book us, hey. And this is my wife, Courtney Hairston. I am playing Humanus Shildar. Lila here is Arona Mountainbrow. David Byram is
Estro Orble.
And Courtney is Ilvari Moonshadow. We have messed up her name more than any others. You might have noticed in episode 2, even the Dungeon Master completely butchered her name.
I'll have you know, I have never messed up either of their names.
Speaking of Dungeon Masters, Josh House here has been with us now. This is episode 7?
No.
8?
No.
10. No.
It's episode 6.
It's episode 6.
Good God. It's episode 6.
You see what I do?
No, that can't be right.
Because
1, 2, and 3, 4, 5,
Nine.
6. So this is 7.
Okay, fine. It's 7.
We don't even know what episode we're on. We're just going on the adventure. It's been a ton of fun so far. We hope you're enjoying it, and we hope that you're watching. If you're not watching, you should be. And you won't know that because you're not. So, do.
sucks to be you.
Yeah. If you are, you're part of the elite group that is. So, we appreciate that. Leave a comment. I am a little dumb today because I got in character before doing this. So, let's turn it over to Bossman, yes? Josh House, take it away.
Thanks for that introduction.
Most chaotic introduction we've had.
Ever, I think.
We love it. We love it.
Okay, so last session, you as a group went up a dangerous trek into the domain of several Yetis, along with your new friend, Den Drumwind, to hopefully rid the Kingdom of Freeman of their problem. What you discovered there was a arcane circle used in a transportation spell. Used to make a gate connect, 2 places. I don't know why I'm over-explaining this, but that's what happened. Some Yetis came out of it. You killed those Yetis. You witnessed Dian transform into a werebear. And we're picking right back up from there. Well, not exactly from there. You managed to get out. You managed to get back to the kingdom. Find the perpetrator. And you're with Belric Rainbeam now, the person you were supposed to liaison with in the beginning. But you're at the inn. Belric is there, and he says, all right, so, you ready to go back?
We.
Oh, I do not know. This place is very nice. I have Yetis to hunt. I have many men who speak very well-spoken people here. They give me meat. Do we need to go back? Do we have to go back, boss?
Unfortunately, we owe them a lot of money.
And he just kind of squints his eyes at Belric. And, okay. But boss, when we get done, we move here, yes?
Of course, Humanus. Whatever you want.
Nice.
Well, I suppose you don't want the presents then that we've got waiting for you. But that's all right.
Is the present food?
I mean, you can kill things with it.
I want some presents.
Do not like to kill things. But, unless Yeti. Is it Yeti?
You can kill whatever you want with it.
Okay. I take present, boss.
No, we have to. You know what? I'm going to let y'all explain it to him. Just follow me.
I've passed on all the patience to explain that to him.
It's okay. Do not need explanation. And he just starts walking in a random direction because he doesn't actually know.
Nope, that's the wrong way. You're supposed to follow me.
Come on, Humanus.
Sorry, boss.
So he leads you through the streets of this city towards the central spire that was described to you when you first entered the city. Inside, you go up. There are guards pretty much everywhere. Belric kind of bypasses them, and you go up to a room that is dedicated to making a transport circle. Same basic thing. There's a series of runes on the wall. And Belric goes, all right, so let's see. Message should be coming in anytime now. And there's a burst of flame to his right. He snatches a piece of parchment out of the air. And he goes, all right. A mage recites, starts beginning the verbal and somatic components of the spell. And a gate opens, leading you into the same room back at Talonport that you originally transported from.
So why couldn't we use this circle to bypass all this walking around that we've been doing and traveling?
Walking is good for legs. Make you not have to cheat at races.
Oh, okay.
I hate these teleporters. They mess up my hair.
So, Voria, the reason that we couldn't do it last time is because there was someone in league with the oligarchy. So if we use this, they would have known you were coming.
Hmm.
But also, not got to hunt Yetis.
Yeah,
No,
that's true.
you might have still been hunting those, but
Oh,
there
Well-
might have been other surprises. You could have died, that sort of thing.
it's okay. I like to walk.
It seems like it took a lot of other people killing a Yeti before you figured out how to do it, though.
I do not like short girl. She make good points, but I do not like.
You watch how you speak to Humanus. You watch yourself, dwarf.
I have been watching myself.
Pretty sure I saved you last time from a Yeti.
Humanus doesn't notice that. He's too busy trying to actually watch himself, like figure out how you would watch yourself. He's like, yeah, I watch myself too, boss.
I remember that you spoke of presence before. Was it the presence of yourself, or is there an actual present?
I mean, I'm a pretty good present, but no. Follow me. And he leads you out of the room, down the hall to the main office of Inserion. He opens the door. Inserion is sitting behind the desk, hands together, watching you all enter. And he says, well, I must admit, I am pleasantly surprised.
We did a lot better this time, right?
Much better.
Nice.
We have all the reinforcements we could ask for and more, since you
Aren't you proud that I brought the man bear?
don't fish for compliments. It's unseemly.
She acts like she did it all by herself.
I was the one who asked.
Also, and I'm sorry to point this out, but had Humanus not become an honorary member of the Drumwind clan, they wouldn't have agreed to fight with us.
I am Drumwind now. I do not know where drums are. I have not seen the drums. I have felt the wind. I do not know. I am confused. I am waiting on drums.
Also, I am the one who saved Ian's life.
I guess you could say we all work together as a team.
Yeah.
I mean,
what
that's
you want to call it.
I'm not sure that's entirely accurate, but sure. Let's say you all work together as a team. At any rate, you have done so well that I feel it merits some rewards.
I like
Nice.
this. I like this very much.
Now,
Our freedom?
no,
Oh.
don't be silly.
You poor, poor, naive dwarf.
No, so Arona, step forward.
I clank up there, kneel on one knee.
You don't stand up.
Oh,
Good lord.
Who is Pope?
Don't worry about that.
I don't think they've really announced who the Pope is.
He's really my hero as a con man.
But currently, we have no vote.
All right, bring it in. And you can kind of see at a corner of your eye, but two people come in and they are bringing in a suit of armor and a necklace that's on a like pillowed cushion. They set it down kind of in front of Inserion's desk, and he goes, "Now, my gift to you is this mithril armor and this periapt of wound closure."
Period of wound closure?
Yes.
I've never heard of that before.
Well,
that's
it's a magical item, and it will require you to attune to it. But once you have, you will reap several benefits. There's the card with the description. Feel free to take them and step back.
Wow, I don't know if I have the words to say thank you, but thank you. This
You're
is
welcome.
not what I was expecting at all.
Escrow.
Oui.
So I have something of particular interest for you. And two items are brought in, both on pillowed cushions. One is a pair of spectacles that look to be mostly made of gold, and the lenses are tinted blue.
Okay.
The other looks like a deck of cards. And next to it is a little like carrying case, drawstring carrying case. But he goes, "These," and he points to the spectacles, "are the eyes of charming."
Eyes of charming.
Yes, I know you like to use your spell slots to cast, actual combat spells that do harm to other people. So perhaps these will help you. And this, and he points to the deck of cards, is a deck of illusions. Should you need some form of distraction, I'm certain that you will find them most agreeable.
Nice.
Ilvaria.
Boss, you try them on now. I won't see. Oh, look very glamorous. It's like you went to school for glamour.
You cannot prove that.
It's so shiny.
I was always this pretty.
That's an odd reaction, but
Boss is having baby.
Oh God!
Because he's glowing. Yes.
That will call me off guard.
Humanus, I'm going to save you for last. Ilvaria,
Yes.
two more items are brought in. This is a set of boots. They are made out of really supple, like green and brown leather, and a set of bracers that have embossing on the inside of them. But he says these are boots of elven kind and braces of archery.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love.
No more disadvantage rolls for me.
Boss girl, your shoes look like snakes.
No, that's leather.
Oh,
No, they're green and beautiful.
like snakes?
No, like grass.
You wear grass shoes? Strange.
Since those boots look like they were made for walking.
Walking is good.
Yeah. That's true.
Maybe good race shoes. Yes.
All right, Humanus.
Useless.
So I actually have
But you're
3 things for you. So 3 items are brought in. 2 of them are relatively small, and the other one someone carries in. But one is obviously a javelin, the ends of which have a almost serrated sort of looking design. On 2 small cushions, you see a pipe and a coin. And he points to the javelin first and he says, now the javelin will probably serve you most well. It's the javelin of lightning.
Ooh, so like in Storm, I hold and
No, you can throw it, and if you speak the correct word, it will turn into a lightning bolt.
oh, I am like golden. Donar.
Yes. And now, Humanus, the pipe is just something to smoke out of. You know how to do that, right?
Yes, I have breathed much smoke and fires. Cookbook sometimes. I just huff.
Sure. Maybe try using tobacco with this pipe, and then think about some different monsters you've faced as you exhale the smoke. You'll find it most rewarding. Now, the coin I'm giving to you for a very specific reason.
Oh, Boss does not let me carry coins. He says,
No, this one you will carry. It cannot be spent. It is not minted by any kingdom.
It is not.
It's a magic coin.
Oh,
This is for if snacks are ever withheld from you.
but it's not money.
No, it's not money. You can't spend it as money. What you can do is flip it and think about the person denying you snacks, and they will have the worst headache you have ever seen.
He like looks at Escrow and goes, ho 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 ho.
You know, sometimes I really hate you.
And he flips the coin immediately, thinking about Escrow.
Roll a d20.
Wait, I missed something. It makes them have a headache.
15.
15. That is odds, so it is tails. What happens when it's tails? Should say on the coin.
Coin lands on heads. You force a creature that you see within 60 feet of you to make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 2d4 physical damage, disadvantage. You said tails, though.
Yep.
However, if the coin lands on tails, I take 1d4 psychic damage.
So roll a d4.
That even be fun.
Here's a D4.
1.
So you take 1 psychic damage. As you flip the coin, it lands. The coin is actually minted with Bahamut, the king of metallic dragons, or the god of metallic dragons on one side, and Tiamat, the god of chromatic dragons on the other side. It lands Tiamat face up, and you feel this headache just start pounding in your head.
So I do it, lands on heads, and I'm staring at Escrow. Oh. Did you hurt?
What did you learn?
I did not learn anything. It feels like I thought.
That is your problem.
It feels like this coin makes me think hard. It's the same feeling.
So I should have warned you. I didn't expect you to flip it literally the second it came into your hand. But
That's to learn about him.
if it lands on heads, the person should be forced to give you snacks. If it lands on tails, you're gonna have a headache.
This gift hurt. Like cookbook. All gifts you give hurt.
How have you hurt yourself with the cookbook?
It is book with fire. How would I not?
That is true.
Did you put your face in it?
He burned his
No,
fingers.
I would never put my face in it. I put hand in. Just to see if hot. Hot.
I have a question about this necklace. How do I tune to it?
So you just have to spend some time with it, focusing on it, and it should attune to you naturally.
Just like with people.
No.
Well, I seem to have a difficult time with attuning to people.
Right, so this may be the last time that I send you somewhere. But I need at least one more thing from you.
This is sounding
Where are we going
like
now?
the best
Yeah.
news I have heard since you got us out of jail.
We only give okay, and he like reaches in his bag and gives you an apple. There is one thing. We free now.
Thanks, Humanus.
I
No.
am surrounded by idiots.
Oh, Humanus, you dullard.
What is dullard? Is it like bird? Duck, right?
I think the word you're looking for is mallard. Dullard means someone who has.
It means you are big and strong. That's all you need.
Yes, thank you, boss. I am dullard. Oh.
That is exactly what it means.
Shut your mouth, dwarf girl.
Dwarf girl.
So, I'm going to be sending you to the Shrouded City. Now,
Sounds unpleasant.
well, it could potentially be. I imagine it's going to be most upsetting, probably, for Ilvaria and Arona. But it has to be done.
Why would it be so upsetting for us?
You'll find out when you get there.
Oh,
But it won't be particularly upsetting for Humanus and I.
I don't imagine much particularly upsets you.
Let's go.
Of course. Well, let's at least find out what he wants us to do there. It's just going.
It doesn't matter. It will be unpleasant for you.
they hate us.
They hate us.
I don't hate you in particular.
I do not hate. I love all. Except maybe Yeti.
Well,
Yes, you did seem to have a rather fun time fighting the Yeti.
They are like not people, but shaped like people.
it's almost like everybody had their eyes closed when I killed a Yeti.
Yes, you did kill a Yeti. No one said you didn't.
I loosened it for you, though.
Like jelly joker.
I've long since lost what you were talking about.
Me too, boss. Me too.
I forgot you were here.
You may go now.
We free you, boss. We free you.
He gave you an apple. Did that work?
You know what, Belric? Why don't you show them to the teleportation circle?
Wait. What am I supposed to be doing in the Shrouded City?
Belric can tell you.
Thanks, Rick.
Aurora, these things, they have a way of working themselves out. Yes.
Yeah.
You worry too much, dwarf.
I just walk places, break things, mission accomplished.
That is right.
Horse girl, are you okay going to Shrouded City, though? I know they know about your race cheating there.
See, that's a secret. I'm not.
Yes, but we all know you cheat at races, too. So what happened if run out of magic?
I don't think she'll run out of magic.
We have all run out of magic many times. I mean, I do not use it, but it seems like every time I need heals, no magic.
Before we go to the Shrouded City, is there anywhere I could change into the new armor?
Why not change here?
In front of you?
I not like you,
I-
so
That's obvious. I would like to keep my modesty in check.
Please, dear God, don't change in my office. Get out.
I need to change, though.
Can we have some time before we start this new adventure? I would also like to just.
Yes, just leave me alone.
Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks.
He already wants us to be free. See?
Yeah.
I gave him a full at work.
Maybe if we keep annoying him, then he'll let us free.
This is my plan. Yes.
So can we check out the inn again? Can we have our old rooms back? Can we take a day?
Close the door.
Okay, thanks. Bye. I close the door.
Okay, so out of character, do you have like 100-sided die I could borrow for this?
What is that?
You do a D10 and a
Yeah.
percentile.
Okay, yeah.
I have
yeah,
both
that's
of
right.
those.
Never mind, I got them. Never mind. I see. I got it.
100-sided die. Ooh, sounds fun.
Ball.
Wow.
There are 100-sided die.
I mean, I believe.
So as you step out into the hallway, Belric goes, you know, you people might be the best at pissing him off I've ever seen.
You're welcome.
This is not the first time I've heard this.
I am professional piss offer.
I thought you were a professional piss on her.
Oh, that is true. Yes, actually, you were right. How do you know this? Is it on posters?
Sometimes.
Yes. I am famous piss honor.
Also, why dwarf girl change armor? Why don't you go see the girl you gave your number to?
Oh, yes.
No, you. Mm-mm.
We're not free yet.
Come on, Josh. You don't want to flirt with me more?
Wait, what?
Yeah. I do
This time on camera?
All right. Pause video because this is something I meant to talk to you about and haven't. I would really, it doesn't have to be this session, but before the end of the game, I really want Humanus to catch up with Money Mouth so that I can reveal, because the audience doesn't know.
That's who
that
Money
reference.
Mouth is.
But I've been using it a lot, so I need to make the Money Mouth reference pay off at some point, if we can. Like, just if that fits anywhere in the next 3 to 6 sessions.
I have no idea. It definitely wouldn't. Maybe session 10 it could. No, because that would happen from there.
Like, it doesn't have to be a big thing. If we can just run into him
Like at a bar or something, yeah.
and
Sure.
you give him give the audience the physical description of him, and then let Humanus just basically like Money Mouth, and then try to get the money out of his mouth. Be like, I need this. You're not using.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, sorry about the interruption. I before I forget again, because I've been meaning to say that since session 1. We're back in where Belric is like, no, we're not going to the girl. All right, so
You know what? It may be the last time you're able to go, Humanus. Why don't you go see your friend? You have a girlfriend?
I do not know if girlfriend yet, but I give number.
So she's girl acquaintance.
Yes, I give her good number. It was number 4.
I thought it was number 2.
Oh, how you
was.
know?
He wrote the number 2 on a piece of paper.
Have you been telling people my number?
No,
No,
you told
us
them.
about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess it was number 2. Not as good a number, honestly. She might not be girlfriend.
Because they thought you gave her a poop at first.
No, that's
Because
the
you
way.
told her you
Yes.
gave her number 2, and they were like, you gave her poop, and I was like, no. He wrote the number 2 on a piece. You know what? Never mind.
You know, just go, Humanus. Go to her.
Humanus just runs off. He doesn't know what direction he's
Okay. Roll a survival check.
Okay.
Just follow him, like, have to make sure he doesn't hurt himself.
It's a 4.
It's a 4. You arrive at a dead end.
Is it a wall?
Yep.
Can I climb that wall?
Yep.
I try to climb that wall.
Roll an athletics check.
It's a 17.
You climb that wall. You are now on Talonport rooftops.
I just get to the wall. Shit.
I guess I'll roll to, like, I'm just going to look around and see if I can spot the place where we were.
Sure. Roll a perception check.
It's a 6.
So you're not adding anything to any of these.
Oh yeah, I guess I am +2, so 7, 8. That would be wisdom.
If you've got proficiency in it.
Yeah, so it's +3, so 9.
9. Everything looks the same from the rooftops. You do remember you do think that you remember the place. You remember it being fairly close to the docks.
Okay, so I just start loping towards the docks on the rooftops as much as I can.
Sure. You arrive towards the docks, and you arrive back at the Port Authority.
Is there a guard there?
Oh yeah, there's guards there.
So I'm just gonna walk up to a guard and be like, "Excuse me."
I mean, not on the roof.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I guess I'll have to get down. I get down from the rooftops.
Okay.
How high am I? First story, second story?
You're probably about 2 stories up right now.
2 stories up.
Okay, like I know he went into that wall, that dead end, and like went over the wall and everything. But like I know where he's going, and I'm trying to follow him. So could I just like meet him at the place? Like,
I mean, you
I've been there
can go to the place. So
Yeah.
you go to the place.
right, but we don't know if he's actually going there.
He's not there.
Yeah.
You go to the place, and you get there, and you hear shouts from like 4 or 5 blocks over. Hey, did you see that guy on the roof?
God damn it!
So I'm gonna be trying to climb down.
Okay.
I was
So-
just gonna jump if it was first story, but second story.
2, if you're climbing down, go ahead and roll another athletics check.
Oh my god.
No.
I should have just jumped. I got a 1. And,
That's why I follow you.
I am proficient in athletics though, so I got a 3.
It's a nat one.
Yeah.
It's a nat
It's a
one.
nat 1.
That one.
There's no such thing as saving that. So you arrive at the end of the building. You begin to climb your way down, and you fall. You like slip on the top of a wet like stone window. You slip, you fall down, you hit a clothesline, which does break your fall, but you find yourself suspended upside down in what is obviously a dress. The 2 guards at the back of the Port Authority look up because you're now, about 7, 8 feet above them. And then they go, "Hey, it's that pervert with the book."
And I just go, "Excuse me, gentlemen. I am looking for a girl. Wearing something like this. I give her number. It was number 2, I think. But she very pretty, very big, like me. You know where?
Arrest him! Get him down!
Uh-oh."
Okay.
And I just start I'm going to try and bounce on the clothesline to see what happens.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try and get over to where the shouting's happening again.
Yeah, I'll say you make it over to see Humanus struggling upside down inside of a dress on a clothesline while 2 guards are below him with spears ready to skewer him as he falls down.
Guess I'll just whistle at the guards as I pull out my lute, and I'm like, "Looky what I got here!" Play them a song to charm them, I guess.
Looky what I got here, and you're reaching
Yeah,
down, you
that
pull out a
was-
loot.
yeah.
That's not what I was expecting.
Looky what I got here.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna try and charm them.
Okay, so charm is a DC, I believe.
Charm person.
They have to roll
They
for
have
the
to roll
DC.
against
Yep.
it. Yeah, that's right.
They both succeed because you're a byproduct of the thing is that you can charm one additional person, but they
Yeah.
both succeed.
Lame.
And one looks at the other and goes, "Okay, you take him. I'll stab the big guy."
Well,
I'm going to pull out my new javelin. I'm not going to throw it. Just pulling it out and use it to cut the line, planning to just fall with it straight down. But before I do that, like I pull it out, I look down at the guard and I say, "My friend, we are all friends here, right?" And I kind of like I'm trying to do an intimidation. Like I look at him as menacingly as Humanus can, upside down in a dress, holding a javelin, going, "Right?"
Okay. Roll an intimidation check at disadvantage because you were upside down in a dress.
oh god, you gotta roll at a disadvantage too. So.
Yeah. It was 6 both times.
Yeah.
But I do have bonuses for that. Because I'm proficient in intimidation.
Use your charisma, which is a neg one.
So
I have,
5.
I have maybe one more thing that can possibly get us out of combat, but I have to use one of them.
We're just chilling.
The guard looks up at you and goes, "No, we're not all friends here. I watched you stuff a book down your pants last time."
How about the magic trick? I want to try and draw a card from my new deck thing. Try and scare them off. That's all I can think of, or else we're getting into a fight like right now.
Okay. Go ahead and
Roll on the table.
roll on the table. So the way that works, it should be in the description, but you throw a card out
Yeah.
and the illusion pops up based on whatever you want.
God, it's such a bad one.
This is great. What do you mean? I'm loving this.
They're not gonna run from this though, and like I rolled all
Good.
around like 3 things they would have run.
Good.
From, but
Enjoy your rash decisions.
it's a kobold warrior.
A what?
A kobold warrior. It's like a little goblin.
This is so much fun. Courtney, this is the best game so far. Y'all just doing your stupid.
So you throw the card out.
Sorry.
You throw it between you and the approaching
It's
guard,
just a magic trick.
and springing up in illusionary in between you is a kobold warrior, like growling in his face, and he goes, "A kobold? Seriously?"
This is my dancing kobold.
He immediately stabs it through the head with a spear. Nothing happens, and he just walks right through.
I'm so sad now.
All right, look, you're just being unnecessary.
We're not there. This is all tabletop.
Not you. I was talking to the guard.
Okay, I was like,
Also, these men are very rude. I say we punch you.
Get down here, Humanus.
And I'm gonna just use the javelin to go ahead.
Sure. You're going to take, even with the javelin supporting you, 5 damage because you're essentially landing on like the back of your neck.
Right. I'm just gonna do the names camera over here.
There's so many good things that I could have gotten out of that deck. And freaking
no,
kobold.
that was a great thing.
Oh man.
Okay.
Okay, so we are going to roll initiative because you guys are in combat now.
Yep.
Just,
12.
Let's see.
enjoy.
I got a 14.
13.
13, let's see. That's about right.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Okay, so I'm also going to say that go ahead and roll a acrobatics check at disadvantage because you're tangled in a dress.
13. 15. So 13. Not proficient, so just 13.
Okay. I'm going to say that amazingly, you still take damage, but you manage to hit and sort of tumble into an upright position without being prone.
Oh.
It was more like, ow, ow, ow! Oh, God, my neck!
Humanus laughs when he's in pain, okay?
Okay.
Like the pill story. The boy.
Okay, so one guard is going to make an attack at Escrow.
Yep.
I hope
One
y'all don't
guard.
die over there.
So if I poke your belly, will you make that sound too, like the Pillsbury does?
I don't know. We're in combat. We'll get to that in a moment.
They're trying to get stabbed right now.
If we die, all
It's-
our problems are over.
Yeah.
Poked in the belly by a sword.
In universe, I feel like that's how these two live. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, I died.
Yeah, if we die, all our problems are over.
Okay, so the spear thrust misses you as you kind of duck out of the way trying to play your loot. But Humanus, you're going to take 7 piercing damage.
Humanus.
You son
Like, as in real world, in character, Humanus doesn't notice this coming until it's already happened, and he kind of just looks down at the guard, like looking at the stab, and smiles, and then kind of so -7. That would be 30 -7,
23.
23.
Escrow, it's your turn.
What do I do here? Probably Thunder Wave, I guess, here. So, I don't know how that works against people. It's the first time I used it against a person.
So, Thunderwave. Find the T's.
Yeah.
Thunderclap. Thunderwave.
Sorry.
So it's a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, they take 2d8 thunder damage within a 15-foot cube originating from you.
Cool. Can I hit both of them?
I mean, if you hit both of
I
them,
would hit Humanus.
you would hit Humanus.
Yeah. Never mind, just the one to work. So 2d8 if they fail.
And he does. So roll 2d8.
You need a DI?
Yeah, I need one. I've got one.
Oh my gosh. I
There may
just
be
saw
one in
one.
there.
Yeah, there it
Here.
is. 7.
Okay. So you begin kind of playing the tune that's going to let you do Thunderwave, and you hit your lute with one big strum as you say the arcane incantation. The sound wave rips out, hits the guard. They go flying like off of their feet. And you can see like blood actually erupts from their ears. In addition, the glass on the windows on the entire side of that building shatters.
Make us stay.
There is a massive, huge, thunderous sound that erupts inside of this alleyway. People in the street, in the Port Authority, there are screams that go everywhere. Everybody gets like down, hands over their head.
Can we?
Good news. That one guard is not getting back up though.
Can we hear
We
that?
gotta make some noise, Humanus.
Yeah.
Can we? Okay, so since we've been on our laurels this whole time, I would like to react.
Well, and actually, I'm going to say you're far enough away. You don't necessarily hear it, but and Sirion comes to the room where you're resting and goes,
Before we, I have been spending time with this pendant. I would like to.
yeah, sure, you're attuned to.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. So he goes, go rescue your idiot friends, please.
I don't have any friends except for her, so.
Okay, go rescue your idiot teammates.
Ugh.
Oh no.
What have they done this time?
Right.
Well, let's see. And he opens a piece of parchment and he goes, loud boom, heard by the Port Authority. Platoon of guards on the way.
Every time he learns a new spell, he has to whip it out and prove that he's some great, I don't know, bard. Okay, we'll go to the Port Authority.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you for letting us know.
You're welcome.
gotta save
I'm
these
still in combat,
dummies.
right?
Correct. Yep.
We're going to head that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
You head that way. I'm going to say there's going to be another round of combat, and we'll say that you get there.
Okay.
So, Humanus, it's your turn.
Little man, I wanted to be friend. You rip your ass. Not very friendly.
It's not yours.
And as he's talking, I'm just going to take and try and smash him. Like, just with my hands. I'm not trying to kill him, but I am just going to try and just force him, like, down.
Okay, so you're just going to grapple him and try to push him to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
Oh, my God.
Mm.
That's a 5 with... I know I'm proficient in athletics, but what does that do? Strength. So 6, 7.
Okay. You put your hands on his shoulders, attempting to force him down, and he is just standing there, and he goes, Are you trying to hug me?
Yes. I'm trying to cover for the fact that this didn't work. Yes.
If I said yes.
Trying to be friend.
He yanks the spear out and starts trying to stab you more with it. And it's his turn, so he's going to do just that. Although this time, still kind of like hands on his shoulders, like he stabs, and you manage to like twist your body to the side. He pulls it back and is getting ready for another stab. Escaro,
Friends.
it's your turn.
Can you take mine?
Yes.
I'm gonna cast vicious mockery on that guy that Humanus is fighting.
Okay.
So he's gonna make a saving throw, and
He does not roll your damage.
he takes 1 damage, and he has disadvantage.
Okay, what's your mockery?
Stop trying to kill my dog.
You dog?
Don't worry about it.
Humanus, it's your turn.
I look at boss calling me dog. I look at man trying to poke me instead of be friend. I get enraged. I am so mad about all of this. I just want to be friends with this man. And he keep trying to poke. He tear my dress. My boss called me dog. I've got one hand on shoulder. I reach back and I just punch in face.
Okay. Roll an attack.
What is with my rolls today?
Here's for your next roll. You can choose from one of these D20s.
All right, that's a 4 plus 6, 7.
Okay, that definitely doesn't hit. You go to punch him in the face, and he like ducks to the side.
I am getting so angry now. My rage is, I mean, it doesn't matter mechanically, but my rage is like peaking. I'm like, oh, you hold still.
He goes, "No one holds still for that."
You're not hold still for hugs. You're not hold still for punches. What do you want, little man?
Okay, I'm going to say at this point, the two of you arrive on the scene. So, Ilvaria, it is your turn.
Okay.
You can see one guard lying on his back, struggling to get up. Like he seems to be like trying to pull himself into an upright position, but every time he does, he literally wobbles in a circle and then falls on one side or another. You see Humanus wearing a dress upside down. It's now like fallen sort of around like his midsection. But it's very clear that like his legs are through the top half of a dress, and he's got this other guard by the shoulder, and the other guard's like trying to stab him, and Humanus hasn't drawn a weapon or anything like that.
Oh Lord. Okay. I don't know what we've walked up on, but
Horse girl, I could use a patchy hole.
Patchy.
Escrow will just turn around and look at them and like, about time you got there. Where the hell have you been? Get in there.
I'm going to use Thunderclap on that guy that Humanus is.
Just using all the thunder abilities in this alley.
Humanus sees you gearing up for that. She's like, this is not going to a patch hole.
No, it might get you.
Doesn't Thunderclap attack everybody?
Yeah, I think so.
Even him.
Yeah. You have to get right up next to them to do it, but you can absolutely do it.
Okay.
If you kill me.
Oh no, maybe I should do that.
Okay.
Everybody make the star of the next skit.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay, so Constitution saving throws from Humanus and the guard.
There's these other D20s. Oh,
What'd you roll?
10 plus Constitution, so 12.
what's your saving?
What?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So
you.
you.
13, so he lost.
Oh no, I don't want to kill you.
No, I mean you made the DC, which means you don't.
Hers is 13 and he got 12.
Don't argue for my
Sorry.
death.
Hers is 13?
Yeah.
You are.
It's
Oh nope. Okay.
minus 12.
Thanks, Lila.
Yeah.
You know whose side I'm on?
That's a
I'm
good
on the
point.
DM side.
Thank you.
Thank
You don't get a special prize.
Brown nose.
Okay, so roll damage. Roll damage.
Is that
1d6.
okay?
Star editor.
Yeah.
Next skit.
I got a 6.
Okay. So
Oh no, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
so Humanus, as you grip the guard, you watch Ilvaria rush to your side and begin muttering arcane words, and she's acting like she's about to clap her hands. As soon as she goes in for the clap right between you and the guard, and as soon as she does, the guard pulls backwards while you're still grabbing him, and she claps right in your ear. And you take 6 thunder damage.
Oh, no.
And one of your eardrums just explodes.
Oh God.
Also,
23 minus 6.
17.
the windows on the other side of the Port Authority
Oh God.
crack, and some of them, like the bottom level ones, shatter. The top ones audibly crack.
Oh, and Sirion is going to murder us. Can we please stop trying to kill the Port Authority guards?
I'm not trying to kill. I tried to punch, I tried to hug, I tried to be friends. And
Oh.
then Horse girl attacked me.
Why the hell would you attack Humanus, Drow girl? I mean, elf girl. I can't see your drone, but look.
I was just trying to save
Now we
him.
have to kill him. You slipped
No, I
us.
said
Do
elf girl.
not have to kill anyone. No one dead yet. I am
As-
late returning book. I am sorry. This is a terrible library.
As you guys are arguing about whether to kill this leftover guard, he goes, "Wait, she's a drow? More guards are coming! You'll never get away with this."
Oh no.
All I want is love.
No! Arona, it's your turn.
I'm going to channel my divinity and use nature's wrath, and he has to pass a strength or a dex saving throw. His choice.
Okay. He will choose strength. Your spell save DC is 12, which he does make.
Oh, God.
So what happens?
I forgot to write it down if he didn't pass it. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. I'm going to say it just probably doesn't restrain him.
Yeah.
If I had
No,
to
yeah, it
guess.
just says on a success it frees itself and the vines vanish.
Yep. So you begin.
Little girl, in and out, quick adventure.
Yeah.
You begin muttering, and you cast the spell. Vines rip up from the ground, wrap around his legs, but he successfully takes his spear, flips it around, and slashes the vines.
We're going to be defeated by one guard at the Port Authority.
No.
No, the hell we are not.
He looks at Ilvaria, and you can just see white hot rage on his face as he goes, "Race traitor," and tries to stab you in the face with the spear.
Oh god.
And I can't do anything.
However, Humanus has still got a grip on him, so as he lunges forward, Humanus kind of pulls him to the left, so that he ends up stepping back. Escrow, it's your turn. I mean, you have dagger. You have things to do to this person.
Yeah, I just was trying to think of what to do, really. But yeah, I'm just going to try to attack him. Or your D20. So
Good luck.
his D20 will be my offhand. I have 2 daggers. So. Ugh, both terrible. 12 and an 8. I think. Yeah.
You go in with both daggers and you try to slip the daggers kind of under his armor. It does not work.
Okay.
Both the points kind of scratch off his armor and you just end up not doing any damage
What are
whatsoever.
you doing health-wise, by the way?
Humanus, it's your
I
turn.
have 17 points. All right. So he's now trying to attack Alvari. Alvari has attacked me.
You're so confused right now.
Yeah, dude, I am angry and confused and hurt and emotionally just not feeling great. So I'm trying to decide between, do we run from this or do we...
I was planning on running until she attacked, and then he said drow elf. I would
Yeah.
love to run from this situation. That is all. I mean, I am a paladin, but it's only by the skin of my teeth.
This guard's the only one that actually knows she's a drow right now,
Yeah.
though, right?
Yep.
Okay. So Humanus just sighs, takes his hand off the guard as he draws out the great axe, and does a reckless attack.
Okay. Roll 2d20s.
Use your 2d20s. I'm going to roll in this. How did I get 2 8s? 2 8s.
They're not weighted dice, I promise.
I believe you.
I think you need to go in the corner and pray or something.
What's happening today? I rolled 2 8s.
I don't think you've rolled above a 10 the entire
I
time.
haven't. I have
Okay.
not.
Go ahead and add your stuff to it, bonuses, all that good stuff.
So with reckless attack, is that just a straight strength?
So you're proficient.
+2, right?
Yeah, well, it's
Yeah.
going to be your proficiency bonus plus the strength bonus. You're attacking with strength.
So 12, 13, 14.
And also, you should get something for the fact that you're raging, although that may be damage.
Let's see. Rage is +2 damage. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just damage for that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you pull your great axe, and as you let him go, you pull your great axe, you're kind of sighing, your eyes are a little bit closed, and you realize that he is backed way up. He saw you pull the great axe and ready this big downward swing, and now he's out of range of it. So just oh, that feels bad.
Mm-hmm.
Alvaria, it's your turn.
Okay, I want to get my quarterstaff out and just try to knock the guy out with my quarterstaff so we can run.
Okay. So go ahead and make an attack. So
Okay.
roll a d20.
Okay. Can I have...
Sorry.
No, the rolling thing. 18.
Okay, I'm going to say without bonuses, that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll 1d. So you'd be using it with two hands, so I believe that's a 1d8, but it should say on your character sheet, I believe.
First page in the middle.
Yeah, it's a D8.
Okay. Roll a d8 and add your strength modifier to that damage.
8.
And it's that's -1, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so 7 damage.
7.
I'm going to say it's enough. You hit him right across the jaw. His head snaps to the side, and you can just see his eyes like roll back in his head, and he falls down.
Run!
Yeah. Let's run out of here.
Got to get to find Belric, whatever his name is, and get to the Shrouded City.
Humanus does take a quick look
Dibs on
around.
Bosco.
Humanus does take a quick look around to see if he can spot the girl he was looking for. I assume there's a crowd watching at this point.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
So he looks at the crowd just to see if he can find the girl.
You know what? I'm going to say that the shop is not that far away. You guys have made so much noise. Yeah, sure, she's there.
Pretty girl!
Oh my God, it is a girl.
Yeah.
He shouts at her and he's just pointing directly at her like, pretty girl.
What?
You take my number. Yes, you are one I give number 2.
Yeah, it was super weird.
You call me. Yes, call me.
No.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
oh no. I am. Oh. And he starts to tear up and he just takes off sprinting back towards
Oh,
the place, the place he came from.
Okay. I'm going to say that you begin running back that direction. You can hear, people are in the streets shouting. You also pick out, they went that way.
Escrow immediately, upon seeing like Humanus run off, is just like, listen here, you. And I'm assuming they would just grab me and like drag me off because we gotta go.
Yeah. Okay. So this is now once again a chase.
hey, we did so well with the last one.
Yeah, so except for you're all running this time, so this should be fun. So as you head up sort of the main street leading to the Radiant Quarter and kind of the east side of the city, you look behind you and there are 12 guards chasing after you through the crowd.
They on foot? Or are they all on foot? Or?
Yeah, they're on foot at this point.
You know what to do.
All right, can I go?
Yeah, this is
I'm going to turn into a horse. Yeah.
Horse girl form.
Yeah.
Horse girl.
okay. So you turn into a horse.
Uh-huh.
On her back, Aggie?
Everybody climb on my back.
Can you carry all 3 of us?
No.
Well, Humanus is running.
He's already gone.
Yeah, he's already
Can
gone.
you, and so you can carry both of us then, right?
She can carry both Escrow and Arona.
Mm-hmm.
But Humanus is actually not that far ahead because I'm assuming that you guys like ran at pretty much the same time.
He can't see us. He's crying.
Yeah. He's just running, sobbing.
I guess I could try to throw another illusion behind this to buy some something.
Okay. So let me find.
Do we know where we're heading towards, or we just?
I'm gonna assume that you know the direction to the Wolf's Heart Inn.
Okay, that's where we're heading. They're gonna.
I've got an idea.
But you might want to throw off the pursuers before you go there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get rid of these people.
So I can still see Humanus right now, right?
Yes. So a riding horse's movement every round is double that of somebody on foot. So y'all are going to outstrip Humanus very quickly.
Yeah, I'm gonna
maybe.
make a mirror image of Humanus because the mirror image will run the other way, like towards the guards, right?
Well, it still stays with It can't
Okay,
be
well.
that far away from.
Well, then I guess I'll have to use my deck again to try and make an illusion for us to get away.
Yeah, it can't be that far away from the thing that it's attached to.
Okay.
It's mainly a combat spell meant to kind of
Right.
make it difficult to hit you.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll just try and throw another illusion out of my deck and hope I don't get a kobold. I got a 35. A fire giant.
Mm.
We're destroying the city.
Okay.
It's an illusion. It can't actually hurt anything.
Oh,
So what does it say about the illusion? Like, is there DC to see through it or anything?
Yeah, hold on. Magic of the deck function, blah, 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 turn rolling. The illusory creature created by the card looks and behaves like a real creature of its kind, except that it can do no harm. While I'm within 120 feet of the creature and can see it, I can take a magic action to move it anywhere within 30 feet of its card. Any physical interaction with the creature reveals it to be false because objects pass through it. A creature that takes a study action to visually inspect the illusory creature identifies as an illusion with a successful DC 15 intelligence investigation check.
Okay, I'm going to say they've got disadvantage because they're in a hurry. Okay, so you throw the card kind of out and behind you. And I have to describe this scene. Erupting from the card in the middle of a thoroughfare, in the middle of like carts, horses, trade. Hundreds of people are on the street, including the 12 guards behind you. Springs into being a fire giant, one of the most feared existences on Arundial. Let's see chaos. Chaos is what happens.
so we just head straight to the end.
Yeah.
You can hear screams, shouts, horses like neighing, rearing. You hear the splintering of wood. You hear cries of pain as people are trampled.
Oh no. Oh god.
Take the deck back.
Nope. That's the coolest thing I've got so far.
And there you look behind you and it's like a pileup. Like there's carts being overturned. You guys round the corner and looking behind you, you can see a horse hit another horse that's laying down, flip, slam onto its chest, snap its neck. The cart goes up in the air across the other side of the street.
Children.
Humanus is just like, this feels right. This is how he feels inside. It's poetic for him.
Escrow's just laughing and like, always remember the day you crossed Escrow or Blade.
Oh, no.
I'm just in horror.
We're just like, what is going on? What just happened?
That's probably the appropriate response. You do manage to shake off your pursuers and
Oh Lord.
kill several innocent bystanders.
There's no such thing as innocent, only varying degrees of guilt.
They are all racist. It's okay.
Basically, we just killed a bunch of Nazis. I mean,
Or, they could have just been living in the city because there's nowhere else good to live.
Nazi sympathizer.
Yeah. This is not Humanus. This is just me. I was like, it's fine.
Okay, you make it back to the inn. Belric is standing by the door and he goes, "You may want to get downstairs quickly."
Oh no.
Yes, I want to leave so fast.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, we're on it. Like, take us where we need to go so we're not around here. I want to get away from these two as quick as possible. I am tired of being tied up to deaths of innocent people. And they're laughing about it.
I am not laughing.
He is.
We are going with you. What are you talking about? You want to be away from us?
We finished this last task. I never want to see you two ever, ever, ever again.
Just do not look up.
Oh, woohoo! I'm with Pavlovka.
Humanus is just walking down the stairs.
Yep. You go downstairs.
Is it Sirion down there?
He is.
Damn it! I thought we were going downstairs
No.
to avoid him.
Nope.
No.
We're
It-
gonna have to
that's-
do some more tasks.
That's where his office is.
I forgot.
Yeah. So you step into the teleportation room, and Ensirion is there.
Both.
Shut up.
I was late library book.
Shut it. Humanus,
Yes, both.
give me the coin.
Oh,
He takes it out and he flips it and looks at in Syria.
Go ahead. Roll.
that's an 8. It's an even number.
Okay, roll 2d4.
Oh no.
Oh, here, you can have one.
Here, there's right here.
Yeah.
So
5.
yeah.
5. Okay. You see Ensirion put both hands to his temples. You immediately feel 2 blows at the back of both of your knees, forcing you into a kneeling position.
Oh.
You feel the points of arrows pointed directly at either side of your neck.
I swear, I'm gonna be upset if he takes my death.
And Belric goes, if you move,
He asked for a coin.
shut it. If you move even 1 more inch, you're going to be dead.
I do not want to die. I just give coin to
Then
boss.
stop talking.
Okay.
Belric takes the coin out of your hand, and then he reaches into your belt and pulls out the pipe.
Oh no.
I did not want pipe anyway.
And sets him to the side. And Sirion recovers, takes his fingers off of his temples, and goes, I shouldn't have trusted you with either of those.
Obviously. Boss tried to tell you.
Take his javelin.
Oh.
Someone takes your javelin.
I can't move. I was just sitting there still, like, I'm not moving. They say I died.
But give me the magic item sheets. He goes, maybe you'll get that back if you do a good job. What I have planned for you. Humanus, you can't have thought that that was a good idea.
I did not have idea. I just do.
You 3 were supposed to be watching this idiot.
By the time I got there were already 2 guards trying to kill him.
They very mad about book, boss. If anything, this your fault.
You can't expect me to take care of them.
Yes, I can. It's part of being a team.
I don't want to be.
I don't care.
I made sure we once.
Shut up. I don't care if you like them. I don't care if you get along with them. You have a job to do.
Well, when you put it that way.
I don't care if you like each other. It doesn't matter.
It's not funny.
Get them through the portal.
Humanus is still just absolutely still. Like,
Do you still have 2 crossbows pointed at your
yeah, I'm not moving.
Yeah.
There's a mage that comes in, lights the circle, the gate opens up, and at that point, the 2 crossbows come off the side of your neck.
I still don't move. I'm waiting. I'm not moving.
Belric goes, go on, get through the portal, Humanus.
Not until boss tells me to. I do not want to die.
Go on, Humanus.
No, not the boss. The other boss. The boss that can kill you.
He's
I'm speaking for that boss. You're not going to die if you get through the portal.
He just kind of looks suspiciously out of it. Like, he doesn't move his head. He just kind of looks suspiciously out of the corner of his eyes, and he starts to stand up, and he looks at the two crossbowmen, and then he backs up into the portal.
Okay. Nothing happens. You make it through the portal. Belric follows you. And you arrive in the clearing, or in a clearing. He goes, right, so westward is going to be the Shrouded City. You're to meet up with some druids that are going to be hidden there. You're to get in the city, and you're going to be meeting up with some druids. You know what? I already said that part. They'll find you. You're in the wilderness, so. But Elvaria, you should look for druid sign. They may have a camp someplace around the city. You'll know it when you see it. There are some black towers that are inside the city and visible from quite far away. So look for a camp. Look for druid sign.
We find more like you.
Yes.
He said this was going to be an especially difficult task for us too, and we haven't even started it, and I feel like it's difficult.
Humanus is still bleeding out of his side, and he just looks at his side, and then he looks at you, and he goes, "Yes, it must be so hard for you."
Oh my goodness!
Before we, yeah, I was about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, you can take a short rest here.
Before we go much further.
That's nonsense.